Hey guys, my name is Ray. I started drawing about 4 months ago, and I decided to share my drawing journey as an artist with you. And one of the things I do to improve as an artist is to draw from various art books. And today I'm going to be drawing from the Morpho series of books, Morpho Mammals. I highly recommend this book series to just draw along. And I already did some previous work with it, and I'm currently at page 11. So I'm going to be drawing all the figures from this book to try to get an understanding of how to draw animals. A little bit about me. I did various things in life, but it was never art or drawing. I played the violin when I was in elementary school, and then I did a bunch of education in biology and in business. But recently I just started picking up art, and I wanted to show that you can get better at art even though you didn't have a natural talent at it. You just need to practice these forms, and I'm sharing these videos to kind of encourage you to just draw along no matter your skill level, and hopefully with time and practice you can see me evolving as an artist. So here we go. Let me show you what I've done so far. So these are the previous plates from the Morpho book, and you can see I had some fun drawing them, and that's why I want to share this process. We got the humpback whale here and the female beluga, and then the different skulls of the animals. And here we got some mouse. Now these are done in pencil, but for the sake of the stream, I think actually do look okay. But I think to really challenge myself, and to add some drama to this, I'm going to be using a pen, so my mistakes can't be erased, and it shows up better on the camera. So we'll see how that goes. And gelatin, and then we got the rhino and the fox, and we got this page that's unrelated, but it's my daughter's friend from school. A couple of art YouTubers trying to draw their faces. Sam Does Arts and Brooke Cormier. Now those of you in the art community will know who they are. And then we got the Sifka here. And then I worked myself up to the skulls. This is an imaginary skull that the author was trying to present to have us understand the way the skull comes together. And he says the top's jaw doesn't move, it's the bottom that's mobile. So working all the way to the panther skull and the human skull. And here we are. We're going to be doing a typical skull comparison. And I'm going to be starting from this. So I did the insectivore, rodent, and we're at the carnivore. So let's continue from this. So again, I would highly recommend you buying your book. So I have it digitally, and I recommend you do so as well, because you're able to zoom into the images to see what they are. And I would also, highly suggest you support this author, because he put a lot of hard work into putting something like this together. But you can see maybe like a glimpse of my screen, so you can follow along and catch up to where I am on the page. And yeah, the whole point is you can do this at home and get encouraged, or even if you're not drawing this, draw something else, because a huge part of getting better as an artist is to just practice. And I haven't found too many channels where people can watch each other draw and be motivated to become better artists. So and that's what this is for. So let's get it going here. Okay, let's get a pen. It's got a fountain pen, but of course you can use whatever you want. You can use a pencil, and that's what I was doing before, but you know, as I said, for the sake of the YouTube video, the pen just comes off so much better on video, and I really want for you to be able to draw, to see my work and draw along. Let's see. Now you can try to go off of my drawing and draw, but I don't recommend that because you're copying from a drawing, copying from another drawing, so there's definitely going to be translation loss there. Yeah, just get your own copy, support the author. I really like this series of books, and we'll be starting this animal one, but if we build an audience, we'll be doing the anatomy study as well, and I hope that gives you motivation to draw along and improve. Alright, and this is a carnivore. Puma. Okay, number 4. Omnivore. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to see. Yeah, okay. Alright, so my wife is on the stream with us, and hopefully in the coming days there's going to be a lot more of you joining us and being able to share this journey together. Okay, let me get back to this. And sorry for those of you that might be commenting. My comment section on my streaming software, I closed it, so I'm not sure how to open it back up again, but I will definitely look into it when the stream ends. Right now it's not a big deal because so far it's just me and my family on the stream, but I want to get it ready for when we have a public audience. And you know, the whole point of drawing these is not really just copy and be able to leave it at that, but we want to be able to eventually come up with our own designs. But it's hard to do that because when I started drawing, you know, you really start to understand that you don't really know what anything looks like, and if you did, you would know how to draw it pretty well already. So a lot of this is about studying the shapes. Okay, and this is the omnivore. Rodent, insectivore, herbivore, carnivore, or no, that's puma. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, my mistake. See, this is, I made a little mistake here. This is the herbivore, and this is doe. And now that's not right. 4, this is the carnivore. And this really makes sense because look at how strong that jawline is. That's a crazy jawline right there. Okay, now this is the boar. And as an artist, I mean, I've experimented with drawing different ways. So some people will start from the eye socket and draw out, but what I find more helpful is to just nail down the really big shapes. And try to just get the big things correct. And you know, the little things can follow after that. You don't want to be, I mean, see, I just made a mistake there, for sure. But I mean, that's why we're practicing. We need to develop our skill. I'm definitely screwing this up because the way that this T fits together looks crazy. Okay, I think I got it. Alright. Yeah, highly recommend you get this book and draw along as well. I can't wait to see how well we all improve by doing this. Number 5 is the okay, and the human. I think I made it a little too big. But it's alright. Let's try to salvage this. Yeah, the human skull is the head is some of the most challenging things that I've drawn so far, but definitely hope that with practice things do get better, and you can see that. And the reason why I'm kind of doing these streams are also to work up to my 6-month anniversary as an artist, and by that time I'll be putting out a video showing my 6 months progress. And hopefully you can see that there's a lot of hard work and practice that went into doing something like this. And I'm definitely not lying to you when I'm saying I'm a pretty new artist, just trying to get better. But let's just, you know, my curiosity has always been, if I put my entire mindset into this and practice almost every single day, what kind of progress can I make in this period of time so that you can get encouraged and do it? Because, I mean, a lot of times we do art as a little kid, but we don't keep up with it, and I think maybe it's too late to start, and I really want to test that theory out, you know? Is it too late for me, a 29-year-old guy, to pick up something like art? or can it be learned? And that's the question I'm trying to answer here. Yeah, I completely butchered this human head. And that's why we practice. So some of the other artists out there can't be making mistakes, but if it's in pencil, you can just erase it and go over it. But my point is, you can see all my mistakes. And over time, just by my pen work, you can see the improvement of myself as an artist. Okay. Okay, so I see something pretty complex here. Let's try to see if we can tackle that. This is the Reeves Muntjac, Munticus revesi, a deer with long canines. Let's see. This line here. Yeah, if you're really drawing along with this, you can see that this skull looks pretty crazy. And I'm just trying to visually break down the basic shapes, but also not use construction lines. So that, and no pencil, so that makes it pretty challenging. But that's kind of the point. Want to improve as an artist, you must practice. Yeah, I was thinking about, when I look through the book, there's a bunch of plates, and then, you know, the beginning stuff looks pretty complex. Should I just skip it and just start with the main section? But I said no, you know, I want to draw every single picture in here to get the most use out of this book as possible. And to also show you, you know, yeah, it really does help to draw every single plate in here meticulously. My whole aim isn't just to, you know, show you how perfect of an artist I am. In fact, you know, you can probably already see tons of mistakes. But I think my main motivation is just to show you improvement and process. The more you draw, the better you get. And I know we all hear artists say that, but do you know, see them putting out their practice work and them making mistakes? So I think that's something unique I can bring to the table. I'm starting off a bit later in life, and I have the capabilities to record myself on my art journey, and I can use it to share it with you all, so you all can get motivated, whether it's just yourself or your child. And from everything I've seen so far from making art, it's just whenever you're able to nail something down that you aren't able to before, you just get so satisfied feeling. It's one of the best feelings in the world. Okay, now this teeth section here looks crazy. Okay, and alright, I'm at max zoom here. Yeah, if you have a hard time seeing my stream, and that's kind of my purpose, I want you to be getting your own copy from the digital bookstore or physical. Get a physical copy. You know, I want you to draw along. Ah, screwed up his teeth. Think, yep, like that. Support the office work. Probably put hundreds or thousands of hours into putting like a work together like this. Okay, is there anything else that I need to add? Okay. Yeah, if you feel like this pace is really slow, I do apologize. I'm still honing my craft as an artist, so it takes me a long time to break down these forms. And they're not perfect either. Alright? So now with a pen, I'm going to be adding a little bit of value. Just black and white for the sake of time. This is just my fountain pen ink here. Just add some water to it. Oh. Temperature too high. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay, camera issues. So let's stop the stream at that, and I hope this has been a successful test. I will come back after I resolve some behind the scene camera heating and battery issues, and hopefully we'll come back even stronger. Have a great day.